Hey, what's up, guys? Video blog time. So I just picked up Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 from the Red Box today, and I've been kind of wanting it for a while. I don't know why. Call of Duty drives me nuts. So I was gonna buy it, but turns out I didn't have enough money to get it. So what I did do though is rent it, and that's what I like about Redbox. They get all the newest games, pay a couple bucks, and helps people like me who don't have much money. So, how is Modern Warfare 3? Well, where do I begin? So it's pretty much still Call of Duty. Is that a good thing? Not really. It's not like I'm hating on it already. I haven't even really played much of it, but it's just that I've played so much Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2 and World at War and Call of Duty 4, and the things that I don't like about those games is just how crazy, just so much shit going on, and you're dying all the time. So many things. You're always exploding, or someone's shooting you in the back, or there's guys camping, sniping, getting hit by missiles and helicopters, whatever. It's all craziness, and I just die. No matter how careful I am, I could check every corner down my sights, and some guy will shoot me before I can even pull the trigger, even though I'm ready and aimed right in that corner. It's like they have magic vision. I don't know. And this game is no exception. It's very irritating. It feels the level of Modern Warfare 2 irritating. Maybe not quite as bad, because Modern Warfare 2 had grenade launcher, but for the most part, grenade launchers don't seem to be as big of trouble, because they kind of have like a flak jacket thing from Black Ops, but it's not as good. So, and I don't know, it doesn't seem as good. I still get blown up by explosions all the time, so. So basically, I'm gonna play it for the rental. I might keep it another day if I can. I don't really want to go through the single player. I might, but I don't really want to. I didn't even touch Black Ops single player. I just don't really care for first-person shooter single player games. And yeah, I'm gonna give it another shot. The one thing I do like though is the kill confirmed mode. It's kind of like Crisis 2 multiplayer, but I like the idea of it. It's great, but at the same time, it almost annoys me more because, like, you kill somebody, they drop their dog tag, and you got to collect the tag to confirm the kill to get points for your team. You can also run in and deny an enemy's tag by collecting it before they can. Anybody on your team can collect the kills that you've done, and vice versa, and same with the enemy team. And what happens is there's a lot of like certain choke points to the levels, and you'll see it to an area, and you'll see a couple tags on the ground, and sometimes there'll be like couple people like kind of camping that little like choke point. So then it's kind of like just as bad because you can't go anywhere near that area without dying. And then somehow still there's people that I have this curse in multiplayer games lately. I don't know what it is. I kill somebody, and like within a second, I get shot in the back and killed. Like all the time. I could be in a corner in the freaking wall. They come out of the wall and like freaking put chloroform over my face and knock me out or something. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. So, yeah, I was starting to get that whole Call of Duty vibe again, and it kind of pissed me off. And it's Call of Duty, of course, but I'm just saying. Oh, I kind of rage quit earlier, and I only played like a dozen matches, but I mean, it doesn't take long to know that it's Call of Duty again, so I don't know. I'm kind of glad I didn't buy it at this point. I still might buy it just because, I don't know, I have like some kind of like mental block here in my head somewhere that tells me when I get bored that I want to play that game, play a Call of Duty game. I don't know why. It's like a sickness. I think maybe that's what they put in the games. That's why they sell so much. So you open the case and it's like some kind of like Indiana Jones curse, and you're just like, oh, you just can't help yourself. I don't know. So yeah, enough about Call of Duty. You know, it's Call of Duty. But I've been trying to get into shooters more lately. That's why I got the stack here, is to like represent. I've been playing Gears 3, Halo Reach, and Crisis 2. And I was playing Crisis 2 last night, and when I was playing it, the main purpose of me wanting to play Crisis 2 is the fact that I was kind of wanting to play Modern Warfare 2 or 3. I don't have any Call of Duty games right now, and this is kind of like Call of Duty-ish. It's a lot like it with the perks and all that, and a lot better. So, but not that many people play it. I bet you there's more people at the worst time of the day playing Modern Warfare 3 on the least popular mode in the game than there is on the best day in this game on the most popular mode. But it's Call of Duty. What are you gonna do? It's a juggernaut. I mean, there's more people playing Modern Warfare 3's worst mode than all of Halo Reach, and Halo Reach is like the second or third most popular live game. So go figure. But I do like Crisis 2, still pissed I can't get the achievement though for dedication, 6 months. Now Gears 3, this game pisses me off too, but most of the time when I die, I feel like I know how I died, I just don't know how to prevent it. I've been getting a little bit better. I kind of like the Alpha mode. There's a playlist called Alpha now, and it's basically Lancers and Nashers only for starting, and it's King of the Hill, and it's pretty good. I mean, the Lancer has like infinite bullets compared to some of the other rifles in other games. Excuse me. And it makes kind of like being able to just like lay down the fire. That's pretty fun. And the Nasher is really good. I almost think that the sawn-off is pointless now. I mean, I've switched off to the Nasher now. It's just like the sawn-off seems like I have to be too close to kill with it. And the Nasher people can hit me from like 15 feet away with full damage, and it's like why bother? But I kind of do like Gears. It pisses me off, like I said, but it's still a really good game. I'd say it's a lot better than Modern Warfare 3, but I still got to play the campaign in this game. I still am only on like the 3rd chapter. I got to the part like right after the supermarket in the beginning, so I'm not far at all. I want to try to. I want to finish that before the year's up, maybe before this month's up. Depends on if I feel like it, I guess, but yeah, it's a good game. And Halo Reach, I've been playing some Halo Reach. The Anniversary map pack comes out along with Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, which I'm really excited about. It's like 7 maps for 1,200 points. That's a really good deal. And they're older maps redone and stuff. It's going to be 6 regular maps and 1 firefight map. I don't play much firefight, though. But I definitely want to try to get that. I'd like to stay competitive in this game. I've got all the achievements in this game, finally. 1,400 out of 1,400. But they're adding 250 more points for Reach when the anniversary stuff hits. So I'm not going to have full achievements for long. But luckily, they don't seem impossible. So... Because the reason I didn't have full achievements in this game for a while is it was literally an impossible achievement. You had to do some specific thing on stockpile, the game mode stockpile in matchmaking, and it was like never in matchmaking ever. So if you could get lucky enough for it to come up in big team battle, which came up once maybe like every 50 rotations, and no one would ever vote for it. So it was like, good luck getting that, you can't get it. But they finally re-added it in Team Tactical, and they made it show up a lot. So basically, got that achievement in one night. That was good. Finally, I got all the points. Because, I mean, I got the Beat Legendary Solo, which was freaking hard. But I can't get, like, collect all the flags and stockpile. I mean, come on now. So yeah, I want to save this for the end of the blog. I tried doing a blog before, but this video came out like crap. Dark Souls and basically Game of the Year talk in one. Now, Dark Souls, which I think has awesome box art, by the way. Yeah, Dark Souls, I liked Demon Souls a lot. It was one of my favorite PS3 games, but it had lots of issues, and it's kind of unneedingly difficult in some areas, like checkpoints and stuff, which they luckily added in this game. They got some checkpoint stuff. And overall, I think it's a bit easier, but maybe it's just because the checkpoint stuff is... I mean, there's not a lot of checkpoints. It's usually like 1 or 2 bonfires, which is the checkpoint. You go to a bonfire, you rest at it, and there's only like 1 or 2 per area, so it's not like a huge big deal. But I I mean, because if you die near the end of the level, you're still gonna have to go all the way back. But Demon Souls was kind of like, it had no checkpoints at all, so if you died, it was kind of annoying having to go through the whole level. But anyway, Dark Souls. I wasn't going to get it right off the bat, because I heard that there was going to be no voice chat at all. It's just blocked it out. But luckily, private chat still works, and private chat's just fine for me. I just have this thing where I like to chat when I play games. I chat all the time. Just keeps me from going insane, I guess. So that was really cool, and achievements are always nice. And I heard it was going to be really hard to play with friends, and it kind of is, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. I played through the majority of this game with my good friend Arcavial. Sometimes it would take us like a freaking hour or two just to get connected, but other times it would take us like seconds, so whatever, you gotta put up with it, I guess. But they intentionally didn't really want you to play with friends, so it's like just getting together with friends, period, I guess, is can't really fault it if it's by design choice. But just some really awesome moments in this game. There was one moment in particular where my friend Arcavial, he's playing, and he gets invaded by two guys at once. He's in the forest area, and if you played Dark Souls, you'll know that the forest area is basically Invasion City if you're not in the Forest Covenant. And he gets invaded by two guys. Now, there's a spell in the game where you can transform into objects called Chameleon. So if you use it during the forest, you'll turn into a tree. Use it during into like a crypt or something, it'll change into a pot, stuff like that. And so he changed into a tree, and he's hiding in a corner, just watching him go back and forth, because there's no way to tell what if the person's transformed at all unless they move or something. And so he's sitting in the corner of the tree, watching him go back and forth. And I'm like, alright, I'm going to come in there, I'm going to come help you. So he's a tree. I put down my summon sign, which is how you see people summon signs to summon them into your world. And so he's a tree. He sees it pop up. He invites me into the game. He's still a tree. He didn't have to move or anything. So I put it right down where he was as we were talking on voice chat. So I come into the world, and these people that have been running around like crazy, one of them died, I guess. He killed himself or something, probably because he couldn't find him for a long time. But there was still one guy left. So I come in, and the guy sees me, and he's like, oh, there you are. That's what I was thinking, like, there you are. Finally found you. And so I'm like trying to fight him, whatever. He's running back onto the bridge next to us. He's like trying to like lure me in, like because he thinks I'm dumb or something. So I'm just standing there. Then he goes to cast a spell, and Arcavial, he comes out of the tree form, starts shooting magic at him and kills him just like unexpectedly. I mean, you just imagine that kind of situation though in like any kind of multiplayer game. Freaking a tree comes to life and starts killing you, or some kind of inanimate object. It was just, I just got the biggest kick out of that. The fact that the guy wasn't expecting that, just destroyed him. And then there was this other moment in this game. If you're not interested in Dark Souls, you should probably turn the video off now. It's just gonna be me telling stories and gushing. But anyway. There was this moment in Dark Souls where you'd fight this boss called the Four Kings. He's one of the hardest bosses, in my opinion, in the game. And so I got there, got through all the area, no trouble, didn't die once. Got to the Four Kings, and I'm fighting him, and he's pretty tough. And I got him down to a little sliver of life, and I died. So, yeah, I was a little pissed. And when you die in the game, you lose all your souls and your humanity, which are used to level up and upgrade items and stuff. But you have a chance to go back and get it. You get to go get your blood. You touch your bloodstain where you died, and you get the stuff back. But if you die before you get there, gone forever. So I'm running back, make it through, get to the boss again, get my bloodstain, got crushed again. I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, alright, let's try it again. I'm not going to stop. I'm like, at this point where I'm just like, ugh. So I get back. I'm like, alright, I'm going to go back. And there's like this shortcut down into where the boss is, so you can get there really quick without having to go through the whole area. And So I jump down, and there's these Black Knight type enemies are pretty tough, called Dark Wraiths in that area. And usually I trigger like 1 at a time, maybe 2 at a time. I triggered 5 at a time, and I was like, oh shit. And I had to fight them all at once, and that was a nightmare. I'm like, oh, I'm dead. All those souls are gone. Shit. But I didn't die. I killed all 5 of them, and then I went into the next area, and I was like 3 more of them, I think, after me. I was like, good God. So I beat everything in that area, luckily, and I used almost all of my healing items. The Estus Flask, I had like 6 out of the 20 that I brought with me, and I'm like, there's just no way I'm going to beat this boss. So, I'm like, I'm just going to go in, get my souls, and then maybe put on the Ring of Sacrifice so I don't lose my souls, and then just like, screw it for now, get a little tougher. So I run in there, I get my souls, and I'm like, you know what, screw that, I'm going in there, I'm killing this boss, I don't care. And I just had like this fury in me, just like pissed because this boss was just making a fool out of me. And so I'm just like, I'm attacking it. I was down to 1 Estus Flask. Landed my final blow, killed his ass. I was like, yes! It's that feeling of accomplishment that you get in this game is so awesome. When you finally kill a tough boss after trying multiple times, or if you just barely make it out alive. It's just a feeling that you don't get from any other game. Just the feeling of accomplishment, getting through an area, just making it out of something, running away from like an encounter that you get. Like there's encounters in the game where you just like run into some really tough enemy that the game put there just to like troll you, and you can run away and live, which I've done multiple times, and that feels pretty awesome when you make it out alive, and then you know that tough enemy's there. You eventually get to take them out, and that feels awesome. There's just a lot of moments like that where you just don't think you can do it until you do it, and then it's just amazing. There's just something awesome about this game. It's like a seamless open world, so there's lots of exploring. You don't really know where to go. The game doesn't tell you anything, but I think that I'm almost positive that's by design. They want the community to get together, talk, help each other through, because you can put messages on the ground like predetermined text. You can't just put like boobs on the ground or something. But you can put like enemy ahead, boss ahead, secret ahead, watch out for this, use this type of weapon or whatever. So you can help that way. You can help by looking at people's blood. You can touch people's bloodstains and see how they died. Like if they ran into a room and got owned. Excuse me. They run into a room and get owned by like some hidden enemy or something. You'll know to be careful. You know, there's just a lot of cool things, and then of course, you know, forums and talking to people in real life. It's just kind of a cool game. I mean, there's not many games like that. Usually, you get through a game, you don't need much help. You don't really talk much about it. You just say like, yeah, I beat it. But this game is really good, and I just had a long time to sit and think about this since I finished it. Didn't want to go right back in. And I'm thinking this is definitely my game of the generation. Before that, it was Grand Theft Auto 4 or Crisis, and I wasn't really sure on that. But this game is just too awesome. I mean, even though I've beaten it, I know where to go, how to beat stuff and everything. Just the joy you get out of going through again, on new characters, trying different stuff. I've been watching that guy on YouTube. His name's Ghost Robo. I'm sure anybody who watches a lot of playthroughs might know him because he seems pretty popular. I've been watching his playthrough of Dark Souls, and it's just awesome seeing somebody go through you and just watching somebody going through, trying to get some help from their comments or whatever, and going through, playing through, and then finally accomplishing stuff and being like, yes! It's just so cool. So I still gotta play Skyrim. I don't know if that game's gonna be for me. I didn't like Oblivion. I loved Morrowind, but Oblivion just did too many changes for me. I didn't really care for it, so I'll give Skyrim a shot. Maybe I'll rent it. I don't know, or get it for Christmas maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I want to play Skyrim. That's really the only game that even has a shot of coming close to winning my Game of the Year this year, because pretty much this is my Game of the Generation, so you know it's my Game of the Year right now. Before that, I thought it was going to be Dead Island, because that game is really awesome, but Dark Souls, just amazing. I mean, right after I beat it, I wanted to go back in, but I've been kind of waiting for the patch to come out. It's going to be fixing a lot of little quirks about stuff that's not really too gameplay breaking, but just like making it a bit easier to like get stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This video blog is pretty damn long, probably. I have no clue, because I can't see a time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video blog, a decent long video blog. I haven't done one in a while, so give you a nice little update. So yeah, game of the year pretty much for me, Dark Souls. Modern Warfare 3 kind of blows. Well, it's the same as all the other Call of Duty games. And hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving if I don't talk to you before then. Hope you have fun playing all these great games, just tons of stuff coming out. And I'll talk to you guys next time, alright? Peace.